I got an older Toyota Camry out here. The back glass, as you can see, is very bubbled up. Whenever they get older and sit out in the sun a lot, the heat just is brutal on tint. So it starts to bubble up, and I'm gonna show y'all how I get the tint off and replace it with new film. Unfortunately, it's not sunny today. Normally I park it out in the sun, but since it's overcast, I gotta do it the hard way. So I'm gonna line it and I'm gonna heat it with a heat gun to make that steam and get it off of here. Normally I'd line the inside of the back glass with old scrap film that I saved, and I put some soap water on the inside. I line the back glass. If you don't have scrap film, you could use garbage bags or whatever. Basically what you're trying to do is make a steam. So the soap water, you want it to evaporate out. Normally I'll park it in the sun for about 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, depending on how bad it's bubbled. It could take a long time. All right, I got this light. I'm gonna remove out of here. They had an original tint job. They cut this out. I don't know why. These lights come out so easy. You just gotta move them and pop them right out. All right, so I already cut my film on the outside just to kind of get a rough idea where it needs to lay on the inside. Now I'm just spraying my soap water on the inside, and I'm gonna go ahead and lay all those scraps of film that I cut and put them right on the inside. All right, so the film's starting to finally come off now after a lot of heat. You always want to make sure the film's in 2 plies. So you always want to make sure you remove both plies at the same time. If you just pull the top ply off, it's almost impossible to get the ply closest to the glass off. You don't ever want to do that. If you do that, that's a big mistake. Then you're going to end up having to scrape the glass to get all of the tint off. That would be the only way to get it off after that. All right, I'm about 3/4 of the way done. I just got this last little quarter of film to go. The glue on here is gonna be a sticky mess, but when you steam it off, any adhesive remover should remove it fairly easily. So after I pull all the film off, I'm gonna spray it down with an adhesive remover, and then I'm gonna wipe it down with a towel and get all that glue off. All right, I just started spraying it down now, so the glue is starting to melt away. And I'm gonna wipe it with my towel. I might have to do it once or twice, and then it should be good to go. All right, after some time, we're back to clean, clear glass. No glue, no particles on it. I have to have it perfect. I'm about to lay the new film on here and shrink it out and get it going. Naturally, the sun comes out when I don't need it out anymore, but I got it all finished. Here's how it looks. Came out really good. It's a 15% on here. So you got a bubbled up back glass, come bring it to me. I'll take care of it.